Hey everyone, Matt and Xavier's Adventure here. And in today's video, I want to discuss Toy Story. Actually, to be honest, a Disney Pixar movie that has changed the world almost. You know, it has changed the looks of toys and stuff. Toys coming to life, which is crazy. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead and talk about it. So the first one I want to talk about is Toy Story 1. Toy Story 1 was the original, which is number one in my heart. Always has been, always will be. One of my favorite ones was Toy Story 3, but Toy Story 1, we got to see Sid and how he basically was abusing his toys and stuff like that, and reshaping them because he was probably abused as a kid. I don't know, I don't know his backstory. Which that's what I would have loved to see would have been Sid's backstory, to be honest. I wish we could have got that in Toy Story 5. But that's okay. Sometimes they just gotta change it up. But anyways, Toy Story 1 was fun, okay? I love Toy Story 1, especially with them at the end going in the truck and them lifting off and stuff into the air with the rocket and stuff. That was pretty cool. And then we go to Toy Story 2, which was alright. We got the villain Stinky Pete, which Stinky Pete was pretty cool. He was an old-time wrecking guy kind of deal, with a pickaxe. So he was a pickaxe guy, I guess you could call him. And you got to see kind of Woody's backstory and Jesse's backstory, which was pretty unique. That's when we got introduced to Jesse and Bullseye. And I think we got introduced to Zurg too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I just think these movies are absolutely immaculate and stuff like that. Toy Story 2 is one of my favorites because of the scene where they went to Al's Toy Barn and they got duplicates of Buzz Lightyear. That was funny. It wasn't funny that Buzz Lightyear took Buzz's actual place, the actual Buzz place, so that was kind of funny. And then we go to Toy Story 3 with our main man, Lotso, as the villain. Who doesn't love Lotso? Okay, Lotso was a hugging bear, which he was great. He was a great villain, probably one of the best villains of the series, in my opinion. I think he was the best one in the series, so definitely main villain, best villain there is, because he was showing the toys how they could be loved, and then all of a sudden he turned into a villain and turned evil as heck, which was crazy to me, and then tried to take the toys into an incinerator, which was crazier. I was like, dang, what the heck, so that was pretty crazy. And we also got to see Lotso's backstory too in that one. And man, his backstory was pretty sad, I gotta say. But then we go to Toy Story 4, and we're at the carnival and stuff like that. And it's just, I don't know, Toy Story 4 was kind of, to me, a letdown. It wasn't the greatest movie. I wasn't too fond of the film. I seen it myself. I didn't care for it. Should have ended it with Toy Story 3, in my opinion. And then we go to Toy Story 5, and it's like a leapfrog pad or something like that, lily pad or whatever. It's starting to not make sense to me, the movies, and it's just like, what the heck? I understand Andy gave the toy to a new owner, but the movies are starting not to make sense. They should have ended it, like I said, with 3. A lot of people say that they should have ended it with 3, and I agree. I heavily agree that they should have ended it with 3, because Lotso was so cool. And even if they didn't end it with 3, the least they could have done was give us all the backstories of the villains, right? So, like, for instance, like, where did Lotso end up? He ended up on the front of a truck, but garbage truck, did he ever come back? Did he ever? Where's Stinky Pete? I want to know where all these characters went off to, I don't know. It's crazy. It really is. Toy Story is just a crazy ride, I tell you. But since we're talking about Disney too, let's talk about Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh's a pretty cool character. I love Winnie the Pooh, but let's talk about Ratatouille though. Ratatouille 2 is supposed to be coming out, I heard. I'm excited for that. I really am because of Ratatouille is one of my favorite films. I wish they would make a Ratatouille Remy character from one of these figures for Remy. That'd be pretty cool, but I don't know if they will or not. They made Woody and Buzz, but they didn't make Remy. And they're doing all the Pixar characters. They have so with these characters, they have a couple of them. They have lots of which I've seen. They have the Inside Out characters. Some of the Inside Out characters. They have Wall-E. They have Woody. They have Buzz Lightyear. There's just lots of people that they have, which is crazy cool. So yeah. So yeah. If you like I was saying, we got 2 builders coming this week. Clumsy is one of them, and the Christmas tree builder is one of them. So I'll be having those videos up separately. I'm not sure when I'm getting the Christmas tree or Clumsy, so I still gotta check the shipping and handling and make sure that's being shipped to me, so then I won't have to cancel it. Because if I have to cancel, I'm gonna be really upset. I know Douglas already shipped out. I'm not sure about Douglas, which is the Christmas tree. I called him Douglas. I'm not sure if Clumsy shipped out yet, but we'll find that out real quick. So, find that out quick. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys really enjoyed talking to me. Or I enjoyed talking to you guys a lot. I love you guys with all my heart. Thank you, and please like, subscribe, and please like, subscribe, and comment for more for the next, so I can answer them in the next video. So yeah. And comment some questions down below if you have any questions so I can answer them in the next video. So yeah. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.